Okay, so I'm with Abdul Razak, who works in this hospital. Just going to ask him a few questions about what happened and whether he was present. What is your role in the hospital?
شو شغلك بالمستشفى؟
شغلي سائق اسعاف وحرس.
تمام. And was you at the hospital when you got hit?
أنت كان موجود عندما ضربت المستشفى؟
ايه كنا موجودين.
So how many in total hit the hospital?
10 مساعد.
10 hit the target the hospital.
العشرة اللي ضرب المستشفى بالضبط يعني وحوالي يعني.
لا المشفى الاصابات هون حاليا ومن الطرف الجنوبي بحرف المشفى عسور المشفى.
So was this actually a building here? So where
محل التنفيذات من الطرف الجنوبي فرجيك اياه هون وبتشوفون.
Where we are standing now was actually a part of this hospital complex. They came around 5 times and each time they hit it 2 times at a time. So this was a deliberate, not accidental, deliberately trying to destroy this hospital, which they have been very successful at. 10 strikes on this hospital. We're going to go inside and have a look around at the damage in the hospital. This is a motorbike that's been buried under the rubble. There was a whole building here that's totally been taken out by the 10 airstrikes that hit this hospital. Okay, so we're going to carefully try to walk through all the rubble. As you can see, everything's destroyed.
أجهزة تعقيم عمليات الأدوات الجراحة.
Look, this is clearly a hospital. You can see around you all of this equipment is surgical equipment. You can see this is an autoclave where they were sterilizing the equipment for surgery. These are all surgical instruments. This is the main operation room for general surgery. Totally destroyed. Gone. Anesthetic workstation. Destroyed. Every side of this hospital has been hit. They've hit every side of this hospital. Now this hospital extends about 50-60 meters, I would estimate. They've totally destroyed the whole side, collapsed the whole building on that side. And on this side you can see it's been targeted as well and everything's destroyed. They've made sure that they've taken this whole hospital out of action. They've totally destroyed it. The damage here is shocking. If you look behind me, we have the generators. They targeted the generators. They targeted the warehouse. They totally flattened a building there. If you just take a look around you here, is there anything else that they could have possibly been targeting? Do you see any other buildings around this hospital? It's just a hospital. They have deliberately, not even accidentally, because there is no other buildings there. There is no other buildings there, nor there. This is just a hospital complex, and they've hit it 10 times. Now, are you going to tell me that this was accidental? That 10 times they hit this? Now, this is the kind of shrapnels that were coming off this missile. Imagine this hot, flying towards you at really fast speeds. This is very heavy. I would say this little block is about 10 kilos easily. Easily 10 kilos. We have no chance. This building has no chance. And here we have another piece of very heavy shrapnel, possibly about 15 kilos. This is the kind of things they're targeting hospitals with. Okay, so we are going to collect this, hoping that this war crime or the UN or Amnesty or someone's gonna do something about it. Surely they're not going to get away with targeting a hospital with 10 airstrikes. Now this is where we test if the international law or war crimes or if any of that means anything in Syria. Now look, there's more. Look at that. This might even have some writing in it. Let's see. Where did this come from? This is the actual trigger that triggers the explosion. Look at it. Maybe someone with knowledge of weapons can identify which kind of plane this come out from. Now I'm going to try to go and get some more pieces for you. We've still got the chemicals inside, look. Let's see if we can get more. Now this is the crater this caused. This is the crater. A massive crater. Now this is the massive crater that one of the missiles caused. Now I've shown you how big the pieces of shrapnel are that came off this missile. So although this didn't actually land on the hospital, maybe this was deliberate, because when it did land, all the pieces, the huge pieces, went flying into the hospital and destroyed a lot of the hospital, as you can see. Okay, like this ambulance was parked nearby, and you can see even though the missile landed here, look what it done to the ambulance. More pieces of shrapnel. I'm really surprised no one actually died here. I'm really surprised. This is a C-arm X-ray machine. This machine itself is very expensive. It's about 30 to 40,000 pounds. How can you justify targeting a hospital like this? We are just doctors trying to save the poor people of Syria. Not only are they targeting the civilians of Syria, now they're targeting our hospitals, destroying our hospitals that we use to save the civilians they're targeting. This is a massacre taking place in Syria. You know, more needs to be done about this. 4 staffs were injured and 6 patients in this attack yesterday on a hospital, on a medical facility. We are going to try our best to try to bring this hospital up and running again.